Yeah, I'm definitely. now that we finally can move diagonally, Franz will be in the back here.
Are we?
We are at the bandit camp.
Oh god, I zoomed out.
The bandit camp.
I mean, I'm gonna be close to the Halfling.
That's fine.
Yeah, we hang out back here.
Guys, do what you want to do.
I don't want to be in front yet.
I mean
you have to, Jolgan. Look at your health. You're so healthy.
Look at the health.
it's also the fact, we're kind of long range characters. We shouldn't be getting that close.
It's true.
Send Ragmund in. He loves it.
He does.
There's gonna be one orc axe to him, and that's gonna be that.
But his martyr will not be forgotten.
It's true. It's true. We'll raise a monument over his heroism.
Maybe we can freeze him in ice. Wait.
If it's actually orcs in there, this is very dangerous. Use range. Use range.
Hopefully all the orcs are like really sick.
like barely. Like, I can't really run, and I really feel bad, guys.
I mean, Jonas. Admittedly, even a sick orc is a dangerous orc.
Yes, orcs are really, really dangerous, especially to us. We're puny.
Is everyone here?
I think so.
Cordun?
Franz will pick up his crossbow.
Cordun is pointing, so I guess he's here.
I don't know. Yeah, okay, sure. This is blocked for a reason. It's all good. Don't worry.
We can't see in there.
Karliah does not have a ranged weapon, but she is there. But she is clearly just keeping an eye out.
I should have said something. I could have bought you one.
Can whoever wants to do? No, we can't hear you.
We cannot hear you. Are you muted?
This isn't Tetris, man.
What?
Not Tetris. Whoever wants
Who's
to.
gone?
Oh, Cordun, no. Why? Why must you leave us like this?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Whoever wants to.
Which
Can
way
you
are we
make
going? This way or
this way?
Going up.
You're
this.
coming out this, basically here.
So
In fact, you'd be a bit further back down here a little bit. Yeah, like that. Maybe you guys are a bit further down about here. Maybe you guys can be further back if you want.
Sure.
Okay. Can I get perception checks if you want to roll them?
Yes.
I mean, I'll try.
By all means.
Listen and hear what's going on.
Not actually that bad.
Jolgan, you devil, you.
I didn't roll that badly, actually, all things considered.
No, not at all. Not at all.
what?
What?
Ragmund sees
hello, Mr.
stone.
Wisdom.
Alright, Jolgan, you indeed see things. You see a very ugly, somewhat orcish face peering through a hole in this wall. You also think you hear some rustling in the trees over here. Rustling in the trees over here. And you're pretty sure you can see a campfire here. And this, with your awesome survival knowledge, is the type of area for crocs. And Steve Irwins are very advised. But as this is D&D, there are none to be found. So, yes.
Well, Golden will relay that information. Things ahead and below.
Let me just make sure that things are still things and stuff. Alright.
Is the lizard folk still coming along or?
Yeah, they showed you this place. And I'll read a text in a minute when I am finished fixing all of this, because I forgot to save the token properties and everything. But yes, I will explain. Uno momento. Yes, as you see through the fog, a crumbled ruin rising from the mire. The lizard folk simply say, "Orcs there, we stay here. And we see you after, yes."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as you carry on, through the gaps in the moss-covered walls, you see the flicker of small campfires, and the roof of the building has caved in. However, someone has draped an enormous net over the ruin, made of vines, leaves, and reeds. The net forms a protective canopy. Surrounding the ruin are several trees, with ropey vines and small ponds covered in bright green algae. Behind the ruin, a sluggish stream, quite far out into the darkness, erodes a old fountain and gathers in a pool. But it certainly looked like it could have been a feature for this ruin, and you are approaching from the rear. And then you guys definitely see the creatures, or Jolgan definitely sees the creatures in the trees as being possibly half orcs, though he doesn't quite see them yet. He knows that they're there, though. He thinks that there's a couple there.
Maybe Karliah can set fire to the trees.
In this humidity?
It is still very wet, indeed.
It is very wet, which is a distinct issue. Also, none of my my fire spells are not that long range, except for one, but that I can use as a reaction to someone hurting me.
We should probably overload a flank, right? Take out a tree first.
Yeah, we should go to the right here first.
Okay.
And flank around.
Sure, let's do that.
Right, let's move.
Let's move.
Not too close to the water.
Do not
As
disturb the water.
Karliah walks right through it.
What? Flump.
Just like water.
I rolled 15 on perception.
It's the tree to the right here, right?
And stop.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Stop, stupor.
Stopping.
Screech!
As you get
Keeps
there,
getting.
as you get there, two ugly half orcs jump out of the tree.
Ah!
They are very ugly.
Do they seem aggressive?
They seem more confused that there's two dwarfs, a halfling, and a tiefling in the swamp, though they probably don't know what a tiefling is.
They have a devil with them. There you go.
Yeah, they have a devil, and that kind of seems to worry them a little.
Hell was sent with prayers and regards.
Yeah.
From hell's heart I stab at thee.
Take them out.
Well,
they
No negotiations.
they are a odd pair, as they seem to be half orc, half dwarf.
what?
What?
Yes. Yes.
I know what they're called, but I forget the name. There's a special name for it.
What are these abominations?
Does anyone have history?
I do.
The noble should, I think.
Yes.
I do have one.
I just have my intelligence, which is not history.
Oh. Goodness. What? +2? What? Oh, yeah, sorry. No, that was... Upper one was a different roll. Okay, in that case, Ragmund definitely knows of these guys. These are quite clearly part of a clan that almost died out a while ago, in fact. They are known as the Clot Skulls. They used to be a great clan of orcs in the nearby mountains that used to raid and pillage. And then there was kind of an extermination of them, in a sense. Yeah, they didn't do too great when the nearby villages and towns banded together and sought out to kill them. And you haven't really heard much of them other than rumors that they took dwarfs captive and had baby half-orc, half-dwarf abominations in Ragmund's mind. Yeah, and these are obviously those type of abominations.
Ragmund gets visibly furious at the sight of these things. Just says to Jolgan, what was the clan name?
The Clot Skulls.
Clots.
I will
Says to Jolgan, the Clot Skulls, Jolgan.
Jordan doesn't remember the Clot Skulls.
I mean, he should if I mentioned the name.
Probably remembers it, but
He probably remembers the name, but nothing about them.
yeah, just kind of gives a grunt like, yeah, I guess.
They were a thing once
now
upon
what?
a time. They do not have their weapons drawn.
Well, that's good. But we're kind of here to kill them.
Yeah, Ragmund is kind of ready to attack them if no one does anything at this point.
Franz is like, hi!
The bottom one, Venk, he stepped forward and he says, "Hello. We are Clot Skulls. They are obviously simpletons."
Franz says, how many of you are here?
We are... I should not tell you. Mama would be angry.
Oh. Well, maybe if you just tell me a little bit, she won't be that angry. I won't tell.
He looks to Menk and goes, maybe. Can you roll a charisma check, like a persuasion?
Sure. I can roll persuasion.
I think the half.
I'm very persuasive.
Oh God! He says, "Yes, I like you, little one. We is 8 with Mama Booga."
And who is Mama Booga?
Mama Booga is Mama of us.
Is she like you, or is she like an orc?
She like us, but she knows magics.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Would you want to talk her?
Franz looks at the others. Do we want to talk to these creatures?
I mean, they too might know which way we have to go, in which case we can just go there without fighting anyone.
But the lizards will probably attack us, right?
They did look like they didn't want to start any fight. The lizards. And these orcs, actually. Friendly swamp.
It's a very friendly swamp.
I I don't know if I can trust these orcs.
Are you like bandits? Do you steal from people?
No, Mama Booga do thing for man, and we told to be here, and we wait, and we wait and train and wait.
Franz frowns, looks at the others and says, well, I mean, they haven't really done anything. They seem friendly. If they're just hanging out, I mean... Should we maybe talk to Mama?
Ragmund frowns.
Suppose we could.
Alright. Well, we would like to talk to Mama Buka then.
He nods and says, "Okay, follow Venk." And he walks over up here. As he walks by, you see a crocodile surface, but do nothing.
Hey, buddy.
And as they walk in, and you guys come round the corner, you see more half orcs.
Lunk. He is a party dude.
They look at you, look at Venk, and say they want to see Mama Booga. They nice. Little one especially.
Franz waves. Hi.
Thunk goes, Mama Booga by big fire, and points this way.
Well, Franz will sort of take a...
And you kind of gesture. And there is Mama Booga. Indeed. She's not looking great. She's probably seen better days. You know.
Dwarf, come on.
And she goes, "Who are you to talk to my boys?"
Well, I'm Franz, and these are my friends. We're sort of adventurers, I guess. We're looking for a cave, because we're looking for an altar that was stolen from us by lizard men, filled with disease, I think. And they seem to be lurking somewhere in the swamp here. We kind of got lost, and we met other lizard men, and they wanted us to come here and sort of, well, shoo you off. But now you seem kind of nice, so I think we're sort of changing our minds, and if you could show us the way, that would be kind of great.
She nods. Can you make a persuasion check?
Sure.
And as you roll that, Jolgan and Franz, you see what appears to be a dragon's egg in the corner.
Oh my god.
Oddly.
Smash it quickly. Cast lightning bolt on the dragon egg.
Can you definitely know a dragon's egg?
No, we'll take it and
Cook it.
introduce it to
no.
our family.
No, we're not gonna put it in your ale.
She frowns and says, "Why would I help you, little one?" Even though she's not much taller than you.
He says, well...
It says, "We are on a mission from a wizard."
He doesn't happen to be a red wizard, does he?
She shrugs and says, "He wore red cloak, but I only know him of Avik."
If Franz describes to her the one wizard that got executed, is it the same wizard?
She nods and goes, He dead?"
Yeah. Yeah, the town kind of hanged him.
She frowns. Says, Well, that no good. We was meant to wait, and when he come back, we give him egg. She points to the egg.
Mhm.
But egg, just sit here. Mama Booga doesn't need to be here. This place is bad for Mama Booga's health.
Franz nods. Well, if the wizard is dead, and I mean he is, you should. We could probably just leave. I mean, he's not gonna come back. He looks at the egg. I mean, if you don't want the egg, I guess we could take it.
Yes, we could. We take good care of it.
She nods and says, "Do what you want with egg, but be careful. We know of those Fury Union." She kind of struggles at the name. He be in that temple. You be careful. This egg, please.
Sure. I guess we'll slowly move over and pick up the egg and give it
In where's
to
that temple?
someone with a big backpack.
Jolgan will quite gladly take it.
Okay, cool.
Did Ragmund ask for where
Yeah,
where the temple
about
is?
the location of the temple.
She will say, if you head south just half day, you will see lake. It is in the middle. Easy see. And as Jolgan touches the egg, it starts to it shakes a little, and then a crack appears.
Oh God.
Did you do, Jordan?
I swear I touched it very gently, but oh my.
And if just left to its own devices, keeps cracking.
And
As-
Jolgan won't interfere because he thinks he knows what is happening, and it's a thing that is natural if ill-timed. And oh,
What do you do to try and prevent this?
he doesn't prevent
Or
it.
do you help it? You help it, huh?
You know what? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Jolgan
alright.
will assist if he knows how to do that, because, I mean, what?
It's pretty easy.
Roll
You know,
animal handling.
it just breaks a piece off, or like it makes a crack, and you can chip like a finger into the gap and then break the pieces off. It's real easy.
How does Mama react to this?
She doesn't care. She's already started packing her stuff and leaving. The boys are already getting their stuff.
You broke the egg! Franz shrieks.
I do believe it is hatching. And before you suggest any overly aggressive means of taking care of an offspring of a potential black dragon, I would like to remind you that all creatures in this world have a right.
Franz sort of blinks.
You're saying as Karliah is like getting ready to do like fire and eldritch bolts.
Franz blinks and looks at that. But as I never assisted a birth.
I think nature will take its course here if you assist it or not.
Hmm.
As you say that, another chunk falls off. It is definitely of black scale.
Well, black dragons can feel gratitude, right? So did Jordan.
Everything can feel gratitude, my friend.
So, oh,
And
that's
I
good.
do believe that if this particular being can decide whether it wants to return to its mother, who has apparently embraced disease and death, then I think it too might have objections to that, I hope.
Is it like a baby though? It sort of peers at the egg.
I am not sure how Jolgan seems very much out of his element here. He tries to form an educated guess, but
How about the people who know Arcana perhaps make an educated guess on how dragons?
Yes.
Tell me of dragons.
Yes, you can.
Come on, Jonas, what do we know about the birth of dragons?
I know fucking everything there is to know.
Franz knows dragons. Karliah knows dragons.
We know
Yes.
dragons!
This be baby. And
Magic 101.
it's gonna be about the same size as Joldan. And,
Oh, God.
And Ragmund. But although it's not really documented, they with those rolls, you presume that it's probably going to attach itself to the nearest creature in the sense of a bond.
Oh.
As in, like, a good bond, like mama. But that might be overwritten by the presence of its actual parent, or simply another one of its kind.
So, who wants a black dragon baby?
well, I've raised a squirrel once.
I mean, we
Also,
have...
Oh,
I mean, we have pets, I guess.
I mean, you could use it for brewing stuff.
What?
Like-
Don't brood the baby.
No.
not the baby, but dragon spittle is quite the ingredient. I have been looking for some.
Oh god.
Franz looks at it. I don't know.
As you
Karliah is still aiming a finger towards it ready to fire.
as this conversation is midway, the remnants of this egg shatters finally, and out pops
Oh, it's hideous.
a black dragon wormling, and it hisses to the fleeing bandits that have now realized there is a baby dragon showing up, and then looks to Joldan and just kind of looks at him with a look of trust, question mark, if you know what that looks like in a black dragon baby.
No.
It's kind of ugly, even for a baby.
The only black dragon I ever knew was Telemundus, and
Oh boy.
he didn't trust much.
Throw an insight check here to see if it's truly trusting.
To see what?
To see if it's truly trusting or just deceiving Golden.
You reckon that it would probably do whatever you want it to do, and Franz and Karliah know that black dragon wormlings are intelligent enough to understand simple commands. Though it's drooling acid constantly and is slowly boring a hole through the ground.
Well, this complicates things, but we do have an opportunity here, I think. Of course, just, black dragons are usually bad news, but not all of them, I assume. There's probably some who just live their lives as, you ought to do, without burning down towns and attacking castles and tribute and all that, and maybe we can at least make sure that this one doesn't follow in its mother's footsteps.
Should we not bring it back to the fort and let the Lord decide what to do with it?
Yes, the Lord who likely, well, not only likely, but very definitely had a very bad run-in with a black dragon and would undoubtedly make an unbiased decision to let this creature live, correct?
Franz looks at it. I don't. I mean, black dragons are kind of bad. They're like villains, right?
I never met a good one.
I've never met one.
I don't think there are good ones.
Looks at it. I guess he hasn't done anything yet. It seems wrong to sort of punish it for just being here.
That's why we should take it back.
Karliah does soften down at that.
Punish it then.
Karliah does soften down at what Franz says, lowering her arm that was clearly ready to fire a spell.
Well, as much as many of us would like to believe otherwise, dragons and all the evil creatures, the evil creatures that live in woods and swamps and whatnots are as much part of this world as we are.
His tail flicks slightly.
Karliah, I do believe that, of course I wouldn't want to presume too much, that there might even be some who would like those with your features to disappear just as well, because they too think that you can only be evil.
You would not be incorrect. She bites her lips slightly. Acknowledging the truth being said.
Would you rather just let it go then?
I don't think that is an option.
I think it's sort of imprinted on us, or Jolgan. I don't know how this works.
Mama Dwarf, I believe, is the correct thing we could say here.
Certainly looks like he likes Mama Jolgan right now.
Alright, well.
Is he trying to lick acid at him?
No, he just seems...
He's just boring a hole through the earth with acid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's some crocodiles out there. We could probably feed a crocodile to him. Her, it, Franz.
We could also look for something slightly easier to hunt, perhaps.
I got some trail rations.
Those would indeed be very easy to hunt.
Yes.
Franz will inch forward, holding out like a piece of jerky or whatever from his backpack.
It sniffs the jerky and then like quickly eats it.
Franz steps back. Huh.
Pet the halfling.
Either way, I think we should try to get away from this ruin before the lizard men realize that we didn't do what they asked.
We did, though. The orcs are not
rid of
here
them.
anymore. Yeah, we got rid of them.
I don't think that's quite what they imagined, but I suppose.
Oh, I'm sure they're reasonable. Looks at the black dragon. Well, I suppose we should head back then. And congratulations. Looks at Jolgan.
Jordan grunts.
Franz was sort of...
Okay. As you get there, another croc surfaces, but does nothing. You would think that these acted like a guard croc for the half orcs.
Guard croc. I know a thing or two of those.
Guard crocs for the win. Alright. Do you guys head off then to the south towards this place? Okay. Alright. Can I get
Do.
some more of them D12s and D8s?
Me. Not one.
So the lizards are not waiting for us?
Well, they saw the orcs leave and decided that they weren't going to stick around.
I found an 8.
Damn it, they betrayed us.
They
Curse
just
your
left.
obvious and inevitable betrayal.
Okay.
Cordun found a 7.
Lots of 8s and 7s tonight.
87
Okay.
bottles of beer on the wall.
Sure. All right. In that case, as you are walking south, if I bring you back
You
to
are-
the Lizard Marsh map.
You are attacked by its mother.
No, not quite. Okay. Yes, so on these. As you are walking southwards, do you want to arrange yourself in whatever direction.
So traveling
Whatever
south.
way. Traveling south, yes.
We'll build ourselves around the halfling. We're going south. Come on. Come on, Dwarf and his dragon.
Yeah?
He'd probably walk kind of in the lead, but to the side, just to...
Like over here. Maybe.
I mean, Franz is absolutely fascinated by the dragon. He will try to stay a little bit close to it.
Do you want to swap places then? Yes.
Where are we? Aren't we on the marsh map?
Yeah, we're on the lizard marsh. On the
Lizard marsh.
Oh,
Sorry,
there's a
let
new
me-
map. Oops, yes. Let's see, where...
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose this is fine.
Okay.
Traveling south. Rather, I'm okayly close to the halfling and okayly far away from the wormling.
Alright.
Look at all this bias coming from the person who has also judged themselves. But she knows what dragons are like. She's heard whispers.
Okay. Well, as you are walking along, you hear, well, actually, a little dragon wormling. He stops and hisses directly in front of you, and then looks to the sides and hisses some more. As 3 giant lizards come out from the undergrowth, slinking towards you. This would be where initiative hits.
Really?
That's-
Initiative.
They are coming for you.
Are you sure it's initiative?
Yes, they want your face.
There's an initiative button. There is a red initiative button.
There is an initiative button.
I rolled the worst initiative I could.
Wow.
I rolled a 1.
Too busy thinking about other things.
Talking-
No, I'm too busy.
Talking to
Too
the
busy
sky,
talking to
apparently.
myself.
Yeah.
And
I won't kill them when they sleep.
No, there's nothing like that. It's mostly. Can you just shut it? Being sent to the sky.
I agree, the rain should really stop. Also lizards.
yes.
Wait, what are you talking about, lizard? What?
Franz is the first to act.
Well, in that case,
Speed of a halfling.
the speed of a halfling. In that case, he will.
Sorry, they were a bit closer. I didn't actually meant to have them closer. It's just where they were. Yeah, there we go.
In that case, he will point a finger at the lizard number 2, and then he will say some arcane words, and out from his hand will shoot a ray of frost at it.
Okay.
See if this works. It's a 17 to hit.
That does hit indeed.
6 damage, cold damage, and he has minus 10 movement until, until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And then Franz will look very happy. Ha! I knew it would work! Ah! I'm so happy.
Your hand now has like frost all over it.
Yeah, it's like it hangs in the air a little bit, like shimmering, like small snowflakes falling to the ground, and the blizzard looks like a bit covered in it, I guess.
Also,
And then,
is your hand really cold now?
no, it's sort of. And then he'll take a few steps back. He goes, yeah,
Okay.
He'll be over here.
Alright. And in that case, little black dragon will rush over here, charging this giant lizard, but not getting there in time. He's clearly angry. Oh, actually, he actually has a thing. So, alright, he spews acid in front of him. And it sadly misses the lizard. Poor little guy. But it still does damage as remnants hit the lizard. And then it's your Golden's turn.
Oh, there he goes, running towards lizards, just like my squirrel did.
Thought you were gonna say just like my wife did.
Oh, that was not a lizard.
It was my penis. I mean, what?
You can dash at it, I suppose, but...
Yeah. Dash and interpose himself between the dragon and the lizard, trying to break up the fight, or something. That's all I can do.
Sure. All right.
Well, actually, he will also draw his quarterstaff that he has attached to his backpack.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, mumbling some words as the quarterstaff expands a bit to a thick quarterstaff or a shillelagh. Shillelagh.
Oh, a shillelagh.
Some would say.
Oh, don't you know?
Don't you know?
I hit you with my shillelagh.
Now the lizards shall get their revenge.
Okay. Well, these are lizards, and they are smart enough not to fuck around with a dragon. So this guy will move up here and then dash towards this juicy target. And then it's that juicy target's turn, in fact.
Well, it was nice enough to come over, so might as well smack it with a warhammer. Good smacking.
That certainly hits.
I don't want to move around it, so I guess that's that.
Okay. Lizard 1 strikes out. Let me just check that it doesn't have anything in particular.
Please don't crit me to death.
It has. We've seen what crits do in this game.
Oh yeah, we have. There you are. Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. It will just bite at you.
Yeah, doesn't need me to crit.
Nope.
God.
Jesus.
Ah.
That is max damage.
Well, I hope this frigging wormling appreciates the fact that Jolgan just threw himself in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I did one more
Heals.
than minimum damage.
Heals.
Alright. Giant Lizard 2. And he goes 20 and then dashes.
I tried to stop it.
And that'll be it.
So I'm currently in melee. How does casting spells work in melee?
That works fine.
Yeah,
Works
works fine. Yeah.
Yep, that's nothing. No provocation.
The
Well, there
only thing is if you're casting a ranged spell, you have a disadvantage if you're engaged.
Well, I have a different idea then. So, well, in which case Karliah is going to see this thing rush at her, not be entirely sure what to do, and then just with this slight, maybe that's what it took her so long. She was not entirely sure what to do, but as the thing gets so close, and it was just kind of a reaction like, just get away from me, as she just throws out her hands and burning hands.
Okay.
Let's make a dexterity save for half.
Dex, jeez. Alright. He fails.
Yep, 7 damage.
And he succeeds.
He takes 3 damage, I suppose.
Yeah, alright. So 7.
Bad roll on damage for me.
That hurts for him. And 3. Well.
I don't know if I can move away at all without getting attacked, so...
No.
You can only do an action to disengage.
Okay. Can't even There's no 5-foot step.
Nope.
No, sadly.
They still move out, but you will get hit.
Yeah, you'd
But
be.
it is worth mentioning that you don't provoke by walking out of a threatened square. You only provoke when you walk out of the threatened area.
Yep.
So you could move here without provoking anything.
Would
But
I
moving away would provoke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
there is the thing.
moved around him, then it's fine.
I suppose I'll move here to be slightly further away from the other lizard.
All right. Franz.
Well, he sort of,
Fire and ice.
yeah, kind of wants to save Jolgan down there, but he really doesn't know how. Yeah, the dragon probably has him covered, right? How damaged does it Lizard 2 look?
Lizard 2, pretty damaged. Not as bad as Lizard 3, though.
Hmm.
Looks like Lizard 3 is barely holding on.
Hmm. Well, in that case, we'll move over here and we'll sap Lizard 3 with a with another Ray of Frost.
Okay.
10?
That misses.
Okay, well, I tried.
Would have been 1 damage anyway.
The least amount of damage possible.
Beautiful, right? Okay. The wormling, appalled that Mama Dwarf has just been hurt, will attack. Okay. He bites viciously. Misses though. He's sad. Yeah. And it's Mama Dwarf's turn.
Well, I got literally 0 healing spells.
You didn't pick Cure Wounds?
Can't believe it.
I did not.
Wow.
I was like, we have a cleric, we'll be fine.
You, each of you do have a potion of healing, remember?
That is very true. I'll
You-
drink that.
You
because-
might want to
ow.
disengage. Actually, because the dragon will probably keep this thing occupied, right?
If I disengage, I can't drink the healing potion.
No.
If you come over to me, I can. Well, I don't know what what Lizard 3 will do.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, everything is engaged, so if I just disengage, I should be fine. So Yoda will disengage to like here and give the wormling moral support.
Come maybe over here so I can.
I don't want to go too far away though.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll be his entire turn.
Alright. Lizard 3 will chomp at this big dwarf in his face. Miss. And that'll be its turn.
That damage, though.
That damage, though.
That damage.
These are like near max.
So this healing ward is a bonus action to cast. Would that leave me with the move action and the normal action?
Yep.
Okay, well, and I guess there is no disadvantage to cast it from melee. Still-
I would, in order, I would say attack first, then cast it, because technically you need to sheath your weapon to cast it. And
Yeah,
you can't
you need that.
unsheath it again. If you in the same round, you can only have one item interaction for free per round. Otherwise, you would need to
Okay.
sacrifice other things.
I will smack it.
Alright.
But first, no,
Okay.
wait.
Smack
Yeah, I can
the
still move after
lizard.
this. Yeah. I will smack it.
And he wouldn't need to sheath his weapon because healing word is verbal only.
No, it has a somatic.
Go. Hmm?
It's only
Does.
D.
Then it's verbal only. Okay, never mind then.
Oh, it is verbal. Okay, sure. then you
I'm
don't
looking at
have
the page. That's what I'm saying. I was looking at the page. It says
Yeah.
verbal only.
to- I thought it was somatic. Oh, well, whatever. That is a miss, I'm afraid.
Oh. Well, I will cast healing word anyway. So what is it? It's 1d4. And 1d4 plus.
Your spellcasting ability modifier plus your bonus for the heal domain.
Yeah, I think it'll be about a 6 plus 6.
1d4 plus.
We worked out as 1d4 plus 6, I believe, before.
Yeah, that's what I was casting on my cleric, at least. I think we have similar stats, so there you go.
9 hit points back to Jolgan.
That's my entire hit point pool.
Yeah,
Okay.
alright, Jolgan, heals.
I will also move over here.
Sure. Lock that up.
Yeah. So what does
Or is there
Ragmund
flanking?
say?
No.
No, there's no flanking.
Okay.
What does Ragmund say to heal his compatriot?
Oh.
The hard questions, man.
I don't know this holy language, but
There
by Baronar's mercy, he yells at Jolgan.
There you go.
Oh, that's great. Alright, Giant Lizard 1 is in an internal battle with this wormling and fumbles.
That means that the next one is gonna crit.
Yeah, Giant Lizard doesn't like this big fat dwarf next to it and agrees with its friend that it should eat it. Because that is the juiciest target, and maybe the rest will flee, right? Oh,
5 damage.
nearly a crit. Lucky.
Who's that against?
That is against Ragmund.
Well, that was my only close quarters thing like that I could do. So now on to trying to bluff it with magic, I suppose.
You can also disengage.
I could, but I couldn't do anything else then, could I?
Nope.
So I might as well try and hit it. That's my thought.
Sure. You can
Sure.
stab it with your dagger, or you can try to blast it with blastiness.
The
Blasty
range
blast.
spell. Get a.
I will be disadvantaged with the range spell, that's true. I mean, far better to hit with the range spell.
You could roll 20s.
I'm thinking the number 3 seems to be very hurt. So
Yeah,
Sure.
neither
I
of
will
them
blo-
look great.
Sure, I will blast number 3 over this one's shoulder, I suppose.
Sure.
that would also give you a -2 penalty because you're shooting
Yep.
through another creature. So
Yeah.
that's not ideal.
If I step here, would I?
Oh, that seems
Nope.
fine to me.
No, that's fine, yeah.
Could I go down here and shoot round?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if you target a creature you're not engaged with, you're not engaged with, you would have disadvantage, wouldn't you?
Yes.
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 But, I mean,
Unless you attack the thing that you are actually
Even
engaged with.
even if you're engaged.
yeah, it's a
with-
range attack, so I'm accepting disadvantage anyway.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Oh, okay. Even if okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll fire at number 3 if it's more
You
interesting.
basically need feats to get rid of that stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Disadvantage 6. Sadly. That 25 though. Oh.
That 25 was a nat 20.
Yeah, man. Disadvantage sucks.
And that 6 was a natural 1.
Yep. What are the odds, right?
I'd roll both at once.
well, I mean, this is very dangerous, and these creatures are very mean to his friends. Now, Ragmund is sort of in the way here, sadly. Let's see here. Can I... No, not for what I want to do. So I can go there, and then...
Revolving.
Oops. See, if I stand there... No. No, you have both managed to move in such a way that I can't hit them both without also wrecking all of you. So I can't
What are
do
you trying
that.
to? What are you trying to hit them with?
Thunderwave, but I can't now.
You
No.
can just kill the other one. That would be fine.
Kill one of them. Sure, sure.
I'll try. Let's go here and zap the most hurt one, which was 3, I believe.
Yes.
Sure. Zap! Nope.
Nope.
Not 5.
Damn. Alright, this eternal conflict shall rage on.
If only I had
Oh,
advantage.
did you have a bonus? Oh, you had advantage?
No.
No?
But if I had, that would
only
be great.
had. Okay. I was gonna say, why? Critical! And actually, that kills it. And He starts devouring the corpse.
Good job.
Starts eating away hungrily.
Are we playing with the system shock rules, by the way?
No, I don't know why. Really, that's on. But, you know.
And if you, I mean, there's an alternative macro at the bottom which is change HP with
Yeah.
no system change.
Or we could just ignore it, I guess.
Just ignore it. Yeah.
I mean, either one works.
Yeah, and he will be eating that.
My dwarf legs are too short, I can't reach them and attack.
Charge again.
You have a sling?
I don't have any ranged options.
Oh my god. Sheep, these noob mistakes. I thought you were an adventurer.
I know.
Come on, sheep, just dash at them again.
Cantrips? Can you shoot like a pebble? Like a dwarven?
Oh,
like
I don't have enough cantrips now for that.
But
Just roll this way, dwarf. Roll.
Why did I even heal you?
this druid is bunk.
Come on, roll this way.
Let's see, I'm just looking if...
No
the
range,
things-
no heals.
It's a brick.
And any spells I have would hit, like, at least one ally as well. If I wanted to target more than one thing.
Do either of them do any of them do fire damage?
No.
I'm resistant, but
It's not a fire druid.
The PCs
So-
fighting each other over being in the wrong place.
So, move here, and because... Nah, just move to engage. That's it.
All right.
dash.
He's determined to get his meal.
Ooh, that's close.
Miss.
It miss.
That was a miss. All right, Ragmund.
Time to take this lizard down. There we go.
Which one?
Number 3.
Okay, he dies.
Well, I should have hit lizard 2, but
That was a change, but all right. I'll just remove him for the sake of sanity.
smite him out of this world.
He is being eaten. I wanted to remove. And he will attack big guy and miss. Aw, it's a bad day for him.
So I will just try to stab it. She's frustrated.